Driver again, me.
Hi guys, it's Tuesday. I'm often asked, do I only work weekends? Because a lot of my videos are focused around Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Well, no, of course I don't only work weekends. I don't think it's possible in 2025 to just work weekends and be able to cover all your outgoings. The average driver's outgoings is between 300 to 400 quid a week. I don't think that's possible to only do that on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday. The main reason I concentrate on Friday, Saturday, Sundays for YouTube is because it's more fun. So yes, you will earn more on them weekends, on the weekend, and there's more stories to tell you. Now, a couple of yous may have seen this on me TikTok already, but Uber's made yet another update, and this is probably one of the best updates that I've seen them make. So when we're rating someone 1 star, it automatically blocks us from being paired with them. Now, a lot of people said, oh, this is what it was like anyway. It wasn't. You'd had to go for a big rigmarole to be able to be unpaired for them. And if we 2-star them, we get a little toggle to say whether we want to block them or not. Anyway, let's see what today's shift brings. First hour up, it's 3:15. And I'm just shy of 19 quid. It was what's to be expected during the weekday. I've tried to stick to local jobs as best I can, because some of them big jobs that are coming up, well, I say big jobs, they're big in distance and time. They're not big in price. And it's going to be mayhem going through all this, the school traffic, isn't it, around this time. So it's 5:30, a little bit late on the update, 2 hours, 15 minutes. But the reason why is because it's been really busy. It's been popping everywhere. And again, I've stuck to the littler jobs. It's been doing some of them big, ridiculous miles away jobs. But it's not something you want to do during peak hour. And that's what we've hit now. So first we had the school run, then we've hit peak hour. So I'm on 70 quid anyway. Well, it's 8:30. What you're seeing on the screen now is 7:30 and 8:30. Because what happened was, after that last clip, the 5 one, I had to go home and sort something out. I got a call off the wife, which took away 2 hours, unfortunately. But hey, I'm back out, and I'm currently on 91 quid. Now, I've just picked up a young girl, and it really confused me. I asked her, oh, you going to work? She said she was going to work. I went, what do you do? And she said, I'm a supervisor for service users. And I thought, oh, supervisor for service users, that's a posh title. She went, yeah. I went, so do you work in IT or something? And she went, no. I went, oh, and I said a couple of other things. And she went, no, none of them. And I went, well, what is it you do? And she said, she's on the door of a building for assistant living. Do you know what, guys? I'm Gen X, right? I really can't keep up with all these different ways of saying things. Just say what it is. You're a secretary or a door person for assistant living. All this weird names that people come up with. Like, obviously, a bin man, a refuge technician, a window cleaner, a transparent wall maintenance. And because of all this, I've come up with a Gen X woke name for myself. So I might have said it before, but I call myself a personnel relocator. Why not? 2025, innit? I'm sure you guys know a few. If you do, drop us a comment below with some of the terms that is used today. 9:30, and that's what I'm on. It has been quite a slow hour, to be fair. And it was that slow that I got a job. And as I'm heading to the job, the guy goes, I'm not at the pickup point. I'm at the train station. But the pickup point was like 0.3, 0.4 miles away from the train station. And I thought, oh God, and then it's quite slow. So I messaged him and went, okay, got it. I'll be right there. And as I pulls up, he went, wow, I thought you were going to cancel it. And I went, well, to be fair, I did contemplate cancelling it and just taking your 350 and running. And I went, and jokingly, I went, but I've heard you're a good tipper. He went, I'll tip you. Thanks very much for doing this. I went, no problem. So he put his suitcases in driving along. I went, did you say you'd tip me on the app, did you? He went, no, I'll tip you cash. I went, oh, okay, great. Gets to his place. It was only like a 1.5 mile job for a £5 or £5.50, something like that. Gets to his house. He unloads and he goes, here you go. A tenner. I was like, are you sure, mate, a tenner? And he went, yeah, most drivers would have cancelled there and it would have cost me double. And he's like, go on then, I'll have a bit of that. Couldn't believe I got a tenner cash tip on a weekday. Brilliant. It's 10:30 and things haven't really improved. This is what I've done. This is what I'm on. Some of the jobs it was offering were really bad. One of them in particular was that bad. I had to take a screenshot to show you. So this is what it offered me. How bad's that? How bad is that? Multi-stop trip as well. Stop the video. I've found an official response from an Uber representative quite high up to why drivers get offers like this. Let's take a listen.
My key message that I would always want drivers to understand is that Uber does millions of trips every week, and that gives us the ability to understand pricing in a really detailed way. That wasn't the case historically when we first launched in the UK. You had this much more simple structure on pricing, and actually what we've been able to do over time through the data and the learning that we have is add that nuance and add that better understanding about how to maximize earnings for drivers and maximize the trips that riders can complete on the platform. And so that shift is different for drivers who might be familiar with simple structures, but really there's nuance happening on every single journey where you're just trying to find the right price for everybody to be able to get the rider to click yes and the driver to be satisfied with what they're earning for that journey.
This is bullshit.
I'm not doing that, Uber. Now, there was a Boost Plus going on in the city centre, but as anyone... if any of you have watched me ever, you'll know that it'll take more than £3 extra per job to get me to go to the city centre. So, although I activated it, I never went anywhere near the city centre. That was like one of them just-in-case moments. So, let's do the roundup. We've got hours in the shift. Keep in mind, I had to disappear for 2 hours, didn't I? Otherwise, it would have been a bit longer. We've got total earnings, and then we've got total by the hour. That's including me cash tip. Now remember, I said it's not going to be as good as the weekends at the beginning, and it's very much on par with what the video that I made, this video of expected earnings. So if you want to check that out, it's got all the expected earnings that I expect to do on weekdays and weekends. If you've enjoyed it, give us a like, give us a sub. Catch you in the next one.